Hello, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed my previous live stream where I played for the third time. I played some Madden NFL 25, the 2024 version that came out. Well, the standard version is scheduled to be released tomorrow. But the good news is that because I have EA, I purchased EA Play, I get to play 10 hours. I get to have a 10-hour trial. So basically, I get to play the game for a period of time before it becomes a fit before the official release date. Anyway, so um he was um so anyway, so yeah, as you could tell, the second year Jets preseason game, which will be at the Carolina Panthers this upcoming Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will unfortunately be unable to attend Jake's event. I'll be home watching the game. Should be a good one. I definitely expect to see a lot of the rookies. I expect to see continue Olu Fushano's development. I expect to see Malachi Corey continue to do his thing. Same with Braylon Allen. Hopefully, we get to see more of JBC, Jack Bernard, Jared Bernard Converse, or I don't think it's Jack Bernard. I think it's Jared Bernard Converse. Hopefully, we get more of Quantez Stiggers. He didn't look too bad to me. He looked like a really good box safety. He looked like a very good tackler. What the hell? Um, and look what we got here. Gator McCluskey, still obsessed with the Skull Crusher shit. He'll probably never forget about it. Probably never forget about it till I'm an old fart. Anyway, um, ah. Actually, I chose the thumbnail Peyton Manning because he was the one that helped get me into football. American football, that is. Um, Still can't believe he has himself as a Muppet or a puppet in his picture. Anyway, um, if you guys want to know my thoughts on Madden 25, which one of our rookies score first on Saturday? I'm gonna go with Braylon Allen. Good question, Dano, because we got more production out of him in versus the Commanders. Not that I'm saying Malachi Corley didn't do anything, but I think we saw a lot more of Braylon Allen than we did of Isaiah Davis and Malachi Corley. And while I think those guys will be good as well, I think Brandon Allen's going to be really special this upcoming season. I mean, if God forbid if something happens to Breece Hall, knock on wood, we got Brandon Allen, who's a really damn good running back, can catch the ball out of the backfield. And I will not answer this question. Um, Delete comment. There we go. Aloha, Mr. Gorman. Aloha, Jets mess. Aloha. Rob V. Hello. Don't worry about it. Jets mess. Hello, Hawk. Hello, Clancy. Thank you for the clean shave. I tried my best. Don't worry about it. Jets mess. It's a long story. Let's effing go. Do you think they could sit Brandon Allen down and preserve him for the regular season? Probably. I mean, I think they'll probably preserve him, sit him down the final week of the preseason, but we'll see what the. Oh my God, big fella, he's really getting. I didn't watch any. I'm not into that stuff, so deleting this comment right here. The big fella laughed. My ladies will love you, smooth cheeks. Thank you. But which cheeks you talking about? The butt cheeks or the face cheeks? Yeah, be more specific. Because my ass cheeks can be smooth too. Okay, that's no. Charles, easy, buddy. Hawk, Dano. Hey, Snowball, how are you? Hello, Rob V. Chaz, do you like Japan? Oh my God. Okay, enough with the porn jokes, with the porn questions. Let's actually talk some football. Richard, okay, enough with the skull cracking jokes. Let's talk some football. Okay. Oh, stop it! No, Dano. I got 11 people watching. Gator, knock it off with the skull cracking jokes. I don't kill people. So anyway, so obviously, if Aaron Rodgers stays healthy, the defense continues to play at a high level, and if our offense is above average, is above like a competent offense, like the ones we had with Mark Sanchez in 2009 and 2010. I expect their offense to be similar to the 2015 offense, but a lot more important getting actually the tight ends involved. So I expect this to be some. It's But I expect their offense to be a top 10, top 15 unit in the NFL, if not a top 10. Mostly a top 10 unit in the NFL. that Roger stays healthy and plays at an elite level. Okay, I am going to put Gator in timeout. I have no idea. I didn't ban him. Now I gotta go all the way up here. Settings. Motherfucker. Yes, Gator's in timeout. Don't worry, I put Gator in timeout. No, I'm not going to T square, man. Let's see. Axing. Would you stop with the axing? I'm not gonna kill Gator. See, Gator's in timeout. I can't answer that, big fella. I mean, I know they're very attractive, but I have no idea. No, I cannot do that. See, I just put him in timeout, fellas. Relax. Oh, post the link. I forgot to do that shit. Oh. Is this Rucker Jeer? I think it should be. I had Burger King. I went to my Living My Best Life meeting. We watched the movie If, which was written directed by John Krasinski and starred Ryan Reynolds. I thought it was a really good movie. I thought it was a really damn good movie. Can everyone stop throwing? Okay, the next person that puts up axes will be put in timeout. I'm dead serious. Stop with the axe, and no one's getting axed here. Laugh my effing ass off. Where's I put the link in, and where's there's Addison.
Hey Charles.
Hey man, what's happening?
Nothing much. I'm just smelling my new cologne, my new body spray.
Why, trying to impress a woman?
Yeah, I got some Axe body spray.
I remember that shit when I was in middle school. Kids were spraying that shit like a motherfucker. And I'm like, get that shit away from me. I prefer Old Spice body wash. I'm just kidding, but no, seriously. I'm not an Axe guy. No.
Oh, you're not? I heard you were.
Axe, no.
I heard you were.
Who said that?
Everyone in the chat.
Oh, because of the skull. What's up with the skull crushing shit? I mean, come on now, y'all.
Oh man.
Oh my God! Look at Big Fellow. Brian Reynolds is married to Blake Lively. She is a piece of axe. Oh my God.
Yep, she's a nice piece of axe. Everyone knows that.
She's beautiful. That's the only good thing about the Green Lantern movie was those two guys getting together.
Yeah, they met there, huh? They met on that movie, didn't they? Or that's where they fell in
Pick
love.
one: Gamora, Nebula, or Sarah. Zoe Saldana's pretty friggin' hot.
Pick one for what, Charles? What's he mean? What do you think he means?
I'd probably say, Sarah's very beautiful, but Bobby's into her too.
I know, but what is he? Pick one for what? What are you picking one for? Huh?
Gotta be more specific.
Yeah. What's he picking one of them for?
Oh, now look at his Charles' great taste of great pizza. Clancy says Gamora. Gamora, Zoe Saldana is very beautiful. She really is.
But Gamora, it's green. It's not her. It's green down there.
I know.
Yeah.
Choose one for a night. Choose one for a night. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn or Caroline Hendershot. I would rather go Caroline Hendershot because Harley Quinn's a fucking whack job. She probably would bash me to death with a fucking hammer.
Charles, that's the whole point. Crazy girls are freaky. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, but some men like the crazy women.
Exactly.
Look at Clancy's like, I'll bang her while she's Gamora, LOL. She bleeds Jets green.
Yeah, Charles, that's a good pick. I agree with that.
But Caroline Hendershot, she's good. How long has she been with the Jets for? About a few years now? Oh, I gotta get the big fella. I gotta put the big fella in timeout.
For what?
Did you hear what he said?
No.
I didn't know you weren't a green pussy. I'm sorry, big fella. I had to do it, man. I had to put your ass in timeout. What do I like in a woman? Simple. Not only looks, but personality.
No, you know what you're supposed to like in a woman? Whatever you put in her.
Oh, come on, man. You guys have no class. You guys have no class. No, look. I do get attracted to her physical appearance.
Whose?
Okay, Gator. Stop with the cracked skull jokes. No one's gonna kill you. I'll be like Victor Creed from X-Men Origins. No one kills you but me.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be like Bane from Dark Knight Rises.
I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this. Well, I do think Tom Hardy's a good Venom. I liked him better as Bane because he was given better stuff to work with.
Oh, yeah.
I know he wasn't comic book accurate.
Christopher Nolan.
Comic books because he didn't have the Venom drug. But, man, he was strong. But I got to admit, that back break he put on Christian Bale, that was weak as shit. Like, no. In the comic book, if you look in the comic book, he goes, I will break you.
How did you feel about the way they made Ra's al Ghul in the first one?
I thought Liam Neeson played the part extremely well. I think Liam Neeson's a great actor. He's been one of my favorites for a very long time.
I wish they would have delved more into like the mystic shit and like the Lazarus pool and all that.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, this is Christopher Nolan. He's gonna add realism into his shit.
Yeah, true that, but
what Christopher Nolan did with Batman was great, but the thing is, it didn't feel like Batman in a sense. It didn't feel like how can I explain this? Christopher Nolan put too much. What pisses me off?
What, it was too grounded for you?
Batman. And I love his run on Batman with a passion. I do. But the thing is, Christopher Nolan added so much realism into his movies.
Yeah.
With Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises, they don't feel like comic book movies. Like, if you go watch the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire, they feel like comic book movies. If you go watch the Wesley Snipes Blade trilogy, they feel like comic book movies. What?
Awesome.
I still have yet to see Trinity in their entirety. I know people said it was terrible.
I thought you retired.
I remember that shit. But I mean, Clancy, it's something about disliking The Dark Knight Rises. That's my favorite installment of Christopher Nolan's Batman. No bullshit. I really like them. Huh?
The Dark Knight.
I know that's like everyone. That's like a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite movie.
But Batman Begins is really good too. Cillian Murphy was great as Scarecrow, though.
And Christopher Nolan's the reason I like Superman. What he did with Man of Steel. Man of Steel was fucking awesome.
It is, but you gotta watch the
classic
Superman 1 and Superman 2.
Yeah, with Christopher Reeve.
And with Richard Donner, especially Superman 2, Richard Donner's cut of Superman 2. It sucks it's not on Max, which I don't know why it's not on Max. I think it's fucking stupid.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah, Gene Hackman's a legend. Did you ever watch Hoosier?
Oh yeah, Hoosier is a dope ass movie.
Zack Snyder directed Man of Steel. Yes, he did. Christopher Nolan produced it though. He executive producer of Man of Steel, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, and Zack Snyder's called the Justice League movie. As a matter of fact, he told Zack Snyder to not watch the theatrical version of Justice League because it would have broke his heart.
The Snyder cut?
No, not that. No, in 2017, we got a real shitty version of the Justice League movie, which was reshot by Joss Whedon, who did the first two Avengers movies, which were really good in my opinion, especially the first one. The first one's fucking legendary. But then when he did the Justice League, he just shed all over that film. No, Clancy, I like the Snyder cut too, but it is what it is. I hope James Gunn does a good job with this one. I'm hoping for it. Okay, nice things. Are you pumped for the new Joker movie? Yes, I am. I saw the trailer of it when I went to go see Logan. It was incredible. Okay, I deserve this one. Remember last time when Charles offered to lube me up? Was that to help my skull fracture? Because he wanted to violate me even more. Because I'm sitting over there, my concussion. No, I was lubing you up so you can feel comfortable to make you feel better. I was gonna lube you up so that when people try to crush you, you slip right through. That's what she said. Timeout is boring. Well, I'm sorry, big fella, but you forced my hand.
Oh yeah, did you see the Craven trailer? Thanks for bringing it up.
I saw the clips of the Rhino. I will say this: he does look better than the Rhino we got in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which is just an asshole.
Oh yeah, that shit was stupid.
And I like Paul Giamatti. Paul Giamatti is a very good actor. Did you ever watch Cinderella Man?
I haven't, no.
It's with Russell Crowe. It's a fucking great movie.
Have you ever seen Big Fat Liar?
Oh, that shit's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that movie's awesome.
Remember that shit where he's in the shower, he's all looks like a fucking Smurf?
Yeah. That movie's awesome. I love that movie.
Do you know why women have smaller feet than men? No, I don't. I'm not Rex Ryan. I don't have a foot fetish.
No, you're supposed to ask why. Why, Hawk? Why do women have smaller?
I have so they can stand close to the kitchen sink. Oh my god, with the knife, with the knives. Charles, when you meet a nice girl, ask if she's any Italian. If she says no, say want some. You guys are bad. You guys are fucking awful.
Give us some of your fettuccine sauce, Charles.
Oh my god, no. No. I have to go. Watching Charles is triggering my PTSD. Okay, Gator, goodbye. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Dano sent me the link, asked for the link, and he hasn't shown up yet.
Hamburgers. What the heck, man?
But anyway, I I like Christopher Nolan. I mean, did you watch Oppenheimer? It's with Cillian Murphy.
I know. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's freaking incredible. Absolute masterpiece.
I saw something that day, but it wasn't Barbie. I saw something else. Here we go. Gator said he'll come on one condition.
I was talking about Dano.
I know, but Gator just said that right now.
Oh,
he said he'll
you know
come
why
on.
I invented shopping carts? No, I have no idea, Hawk. Why?
Because you can't fit that much in your wife's hands.
You can't fit that much in your wife's hands?
That's why men invented shopping carts. I'm just guessing. I'm just spitballing here, Charles.
I'll come on one condition. Okay, Gator, you can come on. You can come on anytime you want to.
No, you have to ask what the condition is.
You just gotta walk on their. Oh my God. Fuck, you were so... Gator, if you let me talk to your parents, why? You think I'm a killer? Gator, I am not going to hurt you.
Where did that come from, Charles? He said he'll come on the show if you bring your parents on camera so we could talk to them.
So you could tell them what? I threatened to crack his skull?
No, so he could probably meet them and introduce himself and see, where he came from.
I highly doubt that.
I highly don't doubt that.
Well, my parents don't want to come on, unfortunately. I told them we've had this conversation, and they're like, no, they don't want to come on. They don't want to be seen on my camera.
You could turn off your camera and just have them talk.
That's true. But they don't care. I told you need to be punished, Charles.
Yeah,
I'm not a little boy.
Charles, you know what you need?
The Punisher, yes. Do you know what a woman in the carpet having? Oh my God! No, is this a lesbian joke, Hawk? Is this a lesbian joke? Come on, man.
Yeah, I got props for Gator's comments, just for you, Charles.
You're an ass man. Yes, I am.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Oh, my dad just. I need. So why? So I can be. I'm too old to be grounded. First of all, Gator, I didn't say I was gonna crack your skull. You were being an idiot by going on with your antics about washing anal herpes on all these players and shit. And I said, well, how about if someone for your skull to get fractured? He's like, oh, that would be nice. Well, stop being an idiot.
And why would you want Harvard to come to Gator? He's a sweet man.
I know that. Charles, never use icy hot as. Have you ever watched this movie with Martin Lawrence called Rebound?
Yes.
It's a cute movie to me. I know people didn't care about it, but I thought this was funny. He was telling the kid to put their arm on the plate. He was like, all right, I'm getting out the icy hot. That was pretty funny. How are you too old to be grounded? Because I'm 29.
You know how long I've been waiting for these?
Talking like Gambit.
Yep.
Charles, make up a Gator. I try to make up a Gator, but he's obsessed with getting his skull getting cracked.
Yeah, why don't you go to that diner with Gator and have a nice conversation over some pancakes or something like that?
Well, Gator lives all the way in Florida.
Well, it looks like you guys are going to have to meet halfway. Aren't you going to the home opener?
The home opener?
Yeah, for the Jets.
No, I'm not.
Oh, damn.
I would love to go, but
you can't.
What is it, on Thursday night?
I believe so.
It's going to be on Amazon Prime, right? Or is it going to be on freaking Peacock?
I would imagine it's.
Oh, look, here's Sarah. Sarah, please subscribe to the channel.
Yeah. Hey, Sarah, how you doing?
Please come on to the chat. Finally, some women I can. From the other room. My father is downstairs. Come on, Gator. Stop it. with the skull crushing bullshit and come on.
Is it cool if
I
I
want
put
to talk to you man to man, mano y mano.
Yep. Mono y mono, should I leave for this? You want to see some DP real fast?
Dr. Pepper. I said mano y mano. Anderson's the one who said DP.
You're the one
Peeing
talking
cock.
about. Yeah, you're talking about peeing cock, Charles, not me.
Oh, stop it. Police is here. Damn, I didn't get an invite. Dude, I post a link in the chat. You can click on it. God,
Yeah,
these idiots. I post a link in the chat, and they're like,
Yeah, Jay, he posted it in the chat. You should have clicked
Caco y caco. No, that's disgusting.
You're talking about chorizo on here, Charles?
What?
Are you talking about chorizo and salchicha?
What the fuck is that? Is that a penis store or something?
That means sausage in Spanish.
Oh, good to know.
Why? So you can ask for it in Spanish?
No! No! Tummy sticks?
Don't you just hate those?
Charles, do you know why most women are at fault in car accidents?
Oh my god. Jay, you gonna come in or what? You asked Charles why you didn't get an invite. You're not even gonna pop into the stream, bro. Come on.
Oh, look at this. Because why is a car in the kitchen anyway? I posted the link. No, Gator, stop it. Now I'm really pissed off, Gator. Stop it with the skull crushing crap. No one is going to hurt you.
Yeah. Do you remember
My
the
father's
original?
not a psychopath. My mother's not a psychopath. Just come on here.
Do you remember the original Power Rangers, Charles?
I wasn't never really into Power Rangers except for Dino Thunder and SBD.
Not the
Space
original
Patrol
one.
Delta. I watched it. My friends, when I went to elementary school, they were really into Power Rangers.
Do you remember what the Black Ranger's weapon was?
A sword,
No.
a gun,
That's no.
a razor blade.
Well, no. You don't remember.
It's been a long time.
It's the same weapon that Gimli uses in Lord of the Rings.
A staff?
No.
I forgot.
It's an axe.
A battle axe?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Yeah.
There's 3 siblings. Hey Jay.
There it
Hey,
is.
what's up, man?
How you doing, brother?
Good, and you?
Good, man.
Hey, I have a question for you. You ready, Mr. Charles?
Depends on the question, but go ahead and ask
Oh,
away.
man, dang. I'm just trying to do what we're supposed to be discussing. This on per your title of football talk. So my question is, what would the Jets record be this season?
I'm gonna say 12-5 at the most.
Not the most?
For right now. If they get 13 wins, I'll be very happy. If they get 11 wins, I'll be somewhat disappointed. But the most wins I'm expecting for them right now is 12. Because the 49ers, I know some Jet fans want us to kick the crap out of the 49ers. But something tells me the 49ers have been a really good team in the NFL for quite some time. They've been to the NFC Championship game a few times. They went to the Super Bowl twice. They were in it last year, and they lost in overtime. We haven't made the playoffs in over 10 years. So we still got a lot to prove. I'm not saying we don't have the talent to compete with the Niners. We definitely do. We got the quarterback, we got the receivers, we got the tight ends, we got the running backs, and we got the defense, and we got the special teams. It just comes down to the game plan, the execution, and how well we actually match it. Because tell you right now, I like this young man, Brock Purdy. I think he's a good-ass quarterback. I know people say, oh, he's a systems guy. He plays within the structure of the offense. Yes, he's got playmakers everywhere, but he does his job. He put up some MVP caliber numbers last year. He played very well.
Yeah.
And, he was great his rookie season. He was fantastic. His rookie season, he played well in the playoffs. Until when Hassan Reddick, who I know a lot of Jet fans have some choice words for him, stripped him of the ball and hurt his hand a little bit. But he's been fantastic, Brock Purdy. Plus, he's been fantastic. Plus, let's see how well our tackles hold up against Nick Bosa. I know Tyron Smith's great when he's healthy, and so is Morgan Moses. But Nick Bosa's no joke. Okay? I know they lost Eric Armstead to the Jaguars. I think they're going to be a really good team this year. Jacksonville's going to be no joke. I think it's going to come down between them, the Colts. I still believe in Anthony Richardson. They got some weapons in Indianapolis. And C.J. Stroud, who's a really damn good player. I'm happy that he had a great rookie season last year. It's going to come down to them. The Titans, they're rebuilding. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. And it's going to come between them to win the AFC South. Then we got Seattle, who I know a lot of people don't have a lot of faith in. You got the Rams with Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay. And the Cardinals, that's a winnable game. Then when you look at the Vikings, they're a good team. I know Sam Darnold's most likely going to be starting. I know a lot of us were still pissed off how we lost to Sam Darnold back in 2021. But it is what it is, man. I mean, I understand we Jet fans, we want to win a championship. And I understand that completely. But we got to put our money where our mouth is. We got to show up. We can't be like Rex Ryan, who would shoot his mouth off and a lot of times get his ass kicked and I look like a fucking joke. We got to put our money where our mouth is. We got to play. We got to prove to these people that we can play with these kids. I think we can. I definitely do. I think we can win. Do I think we can win more than 12 games? Absolutely. Do I think we'll go undefeated? Absolutely not.
So,
sorry for going a little rambling there, but
listen. Hey, first of all, Charles, you don't got to apologize to nobody. It's the fucking Charles show, all right? So if you want to go on the rant, you can go on the rant. It's your show.
Well, because it's my show doesn't mean people like it when I bullshit. I tell them like it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it, but you got to respect it. That's the way it is.
That's it.
I do think if there's one player on this Jet team that I think will have a major impact in this offense is Mike Williams. I think he's going to be a really good football player. I've always liked Mike Williams with the Chargers. He's got that big body frame. He's got very good hands. He's got very good speed. I'm not expecting him to be our number one receiver. I know in Madden they have him as a number one receiver because he has a higher rating. I think he's like an 87 or 88. Well, but Garrett Willis is an 85 or an 86. But the bottom line is that Mike Williams can play when he's healthy. Brandon Marshall, when we got him from the Bears, he run into a little injury problem, but when he came to us, he put up probably, the greatest receiving season in the history of the franchise back in 2015.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Gone over 1,500 receiving yards, 15 touchdowns, the first Jet ever receiver. And friend, we've had some great receivers in our history, and he's the only one to record 100-plus catches. Not even the great Al Toon caught 100-plus passes. I think the closest he's ever got was like 93 in 1 year. And my dad loves Al Toon, by the way. My dad is a huge Al Toon fan.
No, I think the Jets will go 12-5 this year too. I feel like the AFC is setting up to be like this season. You probably have the Chiefs that are going to be a really good team with their offense rebooting, but like every other team, the AFC is going to be like a gauntlet in each division. Every division is going to be tough. They're going to be beating up on each other. I can see like teams being in that 11-6, that 12, even like the division winners. Like 11-6, 10-7, like just a whole bunch of teams splitting in the division. So it seems like setting up for the season.
Well, let's look at the other than the AFCs, which I think was going to be a tough division. New England hopefully is in the bottom of the barrel, in the basement.
Yeah.
Let's look in the AFC North. AFC North, you got the Steelers. That's going to be another tough game. I don't give a rat's ass what anybody says. Look, it could be Russell Wilson at quarterback. It could be Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields is going to play like he's got something to prove this year if he gets known to the starting quarterback this year over Russell Wilson. They got a good offensive line. They got some weapons. They got Najee Harris, Jalen Warren in the backfield. You got Pat Freiermuth. You got that stud, George Pickens, who I think needs to get more touches. Because when he gets touches the ball, magic happens. Didn't they draft Walker this year's draft?
Yeah.
He's going to be good for Pittsburgh. And the defense, I think, is going to be great. You got Patrick Queen from the Ravens. You still got Alex Highsmith. Yes, they still got that bad motherfucker in TJ Watt, boy. He was one sack away of being like his brother. 220-plus sack seasons. If he didn't get hurt versus the Ravens, he would have probably gotten 20 sacks again.
Yep. Fuck yeah.
You got Minka Fitzpatrick. You got Levi Wallace. You got Joey Porter Jr. They got Cameron Hayward. They got some studs on that defense. And Mike Tomlin, I don't care what anybody says, he's a good coach. He has yet to have a losing season as the Steelers head coach. And then you get in the A's, you got the Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, and the Ravens.
Bengals.
And John Harbaugh, who's a very good coach. The Browns have a very good coach. But my main concern with the Browns, and this is the true story, is Deshaun Watson. He has disappointed with the Browns. They paid him over $200 million, and he's put up mediocre statistics. He put up great numbers with the Houston Texans. He comes over to Cleveland. I know he dealt with that incident where he was getting hand jobs from random masseuses and all this shit. But the thing is, he was supposed to be he was a dynamic quarterback with the Texans. He's come over to the Browns, and he stunk up the joint. You had Joe Flacco come up last year, and he was throwing bombs.
Yep. Should have been a Jet.
Well, Joe Flacco didn't really stink. Well, kind of stunk with us, but that's another story.
Oh, last year we should have fucking got him.
And then the South. AFC South is tough too, man.
I was going to get to the AFC South. Let's not rush there.
Oh,
You got the Bengals with Joe Burrow. That dude is special. First 3 seasons, 2 straight trips to the AFC title game, a trip to the Super Bowl where they lost to Aaron Donald by what, 3 points? 3 or 4 points?
3.
And they had a shitty offensive line. They still couldn't stop him. There was one game against the Titans where he was sacked, 7 or 8 times, and they still couldn't get the motherfucking dub because Ryan Tannehill chose to stink up the joint. I mean, and you got Trey Henderson, who so many Jet fans wanted, over Carl Lawson, and he's been a stud for the Bengals. Then, of course, you got the AFC South. Houston, no joke. D'Amico Ryans, who was a very good player in the NFL. He was nominated for Coach of the Year. You got him. You got Joe Mixon, that prima donna Stephon Diggs with Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz, Tank Dell. You got, in my opinion, a future Hall of Famer, Daniil Hunter, on the same defensive line, front 7 as a rising star in Will Anderson. You got Derek Stingley, who, while not be made as good as Sauce, is a solid corner. You got Jimmy Ward. They got players up. You got the Colts with Anthony Richardson. Jonathan Taylor, I think, is a really good running back. They got a good offensive line, a big offensive line. Then, of course, you got Jacksonville. I just saw they signed Mitch Morse to a 2-year contract.
Yeah.
He's a good-ass center. Quinn needs to destroy that dude. And he's one of the premier centers of the National Football League.
And Brian Thomas Jr. been going crazy there, I heard.
Oh, yeah, he made a great one-handed catch against the Chiefs in the preseason. I remember so many Jet fans. My dad also wanted Travis Etienne, who's a really good running back for the Jaguars.
Yeah.
They got Gabe Davis, who's a really good wide receiver.
Still got Ingram there too, right?
I don't know. You know, every time I see Melvin Ingram, I'm like, bro, how did you suck so bad with the Giants, bro?
I think he had like the most catches
Drops
last year for receivers.
for a tight end, yeah. The
Yeah, I mean, for
Jaguars
tight
use him
end,
so
yeah.
well because he's a horrible blocker. The Giants trying to use him like one of those complete tight ends. And he sucked with the Giants, but anyway, Gabe Davis is trash, big fella. He had some pretty good years with Buffalo.
Trash.
I wouldn't call Gabe Davis trash. He had some good years for Buffalo.
I know someone who would. The big fella.
Then Jaguars, the Colts, the Texans, Tennessee. I know they got Will Levis, who wasn't too bad last year, but I don't think. I said Gabe Davis, Gator, not Gabe Davis. Melvin Ingram played for the Chargers. Melvin Ingram was good for the Chargers.
Hey, Davis. Yeah, Snowball wants to know which 5 teams the Jets lose to this year, Charles.
We could lose to Jacksonville.
No,
That's
you said we're losing 5, so who do we lose to?
Well, we could lose to the 49ers on week 1. That's a potential loss.
Yeah, of course, yes.
We could lose to Jacksonville. They kicked our ass on Thursday Night Football a couple of years ago.
Okay.
I'm not counting out the Texans as a potential loss because
remember, we got Aaron fucking Rodgers as our quarterback this year.
I know we got Aaron fucking Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers doesn't equal an automatic win.
It doesn't, but
he has yet to beat the Colts. He's faced the Colts a few times in his career, and I think he has yet to beat them.
Yeah, but that was probably with Peyton, though.
No, he lost to Andrew Luck.
Okay,
he lost to
Andrew
Rivers in
yeah.
2020.
Well, yeah, that's always a trap game.
You could lose to the Colts' potential loss, the Texans' potential loss, the 49ers, the Jaguars. So that's 4 losses right there. And I can say right now, maybe Minnesota. With Sam Darnold, that could be a potential loss too.
You got to throw those division teams in there too.
You know, I mean, big fella's like, we are beating everybody's ass. We're going undefeated. We're going to destroy the world. We're going to conquer everybody. Calm down, everybody. Calm the fuck down.
14-3. I think we're going to go 14-3.
What 3 teams do you have us losing
Rick
to?
Kane, Packer fan. Loved your logo. Thank you for subscribing. I have a lot of respect for the Packers and their history.
Some stupid ass games. Like maybe split with the Bills, lose to the Cardinals, and just because it's on my birthday, lose to the Seahawks.
Thank you, Rick Kane. I appreciate that, my friend.
Rick Kane.
Bring the pain. Anyway. I do not look like no damn Vince Lombardi. H-E-double-L to the no. I do not look like a young Vince Lombardi.
Double hockey.
I ain't got shit on Vince Lombardi.
All you need is a little fedora. You're there. But do you have a fucking fedora in your room?
No, I do not have a fedora.
By any chance, is there a fedora in your house?
There's no fedora in my house.
Damn it.
Anyway.
Hey, Charles. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, look, there's a lot of games we can lose. There's a lot of games we could win.
Absolutely.
But I know I say a lot. I apologize. I'm just gathering my thoughts.
That's cool, man. Gather them things. Dano has a question for you, too.
I'd say we can most likely lose to San Francisco, even though everyone's expecting us to kill Brock Purdy, which good luck with that shit. We could lose to Minnesota. That's my most likely we could lose to. We could lose to the Colts. Aaron Rodgers yet to beat him in his history. We could lose to the Jaguars. That's our 4th loss.
Yeah,
and
Thomas brings up a good point. We could tie We could tie some games too. That is a fact. That is possible.
That is very possible. Anyway,
Yeah.
Dano asked me, have you seen Will Levis' new cologne he came out with? Let me know if you wear it. I'm not a cologne person.
Why not?
I'll tell you that.
You don't like smelling good, Charles? Huh? Ladies like a man that smells good, Charles.
I just don't wear. I wear it like when I feel it's necessary.
You don't
Know what
feel
I
like
mean?
it's ever necessary.
What's the? Oh god, look at this shit. Hold on. What's the difference between a dog barking at your door or a woman knocking? The dog will shut up when you let him. Cologne with mayo? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Will Levis
shit. Those
puts
ladies
mayo.
up. I know they do.
Will Levis puts mayo in his coffee, Charles.
That's disgusting.
You wouldn't try it?
No,
Fuck
I don't
no.
drink coffee.
Got you.
Anyways, but I see us at right now winning 12 games. I want us to kill the Dolphins this year. They outscored our ass 64-13 last year. Okay? We got manhandled. We got molested up front. And it's time for us to kick their asses.
That's
We
graphic.
got to sweep
Agree.
the Patriots. What?
What, Jay?
So I agree. We gotta kick their asses.
We should beat the Titans.
Yes.
I expect us at most to go 5-1 in our division.
Yeah, the Titans are going to be a lot worse. Derrick Henry went to the Ravens.
But Tony Pollard's a good back, but he's not Derrick Henry. Let's be for real.
Wow.
Derrick Henry was what?
Said Bach, no, he's not.
Oh, about to say. Let's see. We should beat the Cardinals, but you said they play on your birthday.
No, the Seahawks.
We should beat Seattle. We should beat the Cardinals. I mean, we could beat the Rams. That's going to be a tough game, though,
Yeah.
seeing how well coached they are. So let's see, 5-1 in our division. I definitely could see us losing to the Colts again, but do I see us beating the Colts? Absolutely. We have the corners.
We're
We
going
have
to fuck
the
the Colts
linebackers.
up.
We got the offense. We got some playmakers. And we have a good-ass kicker in Greg DeLeg.
Yeah. And we have some brand new uniforms that are going to look sweet.
Let's see. We could beat the Vikings, but we could lose to them too, so that's a toss-up right there.
Mhm.
Here, Ged, you want to see hair on my chest? Here you go.
Hey, yeah, look at that. He's a grown ass man.
Gator ass, is that hair in your chest or dirt? It's hair. I got a hairy chest.
I didn't know this was a Barry Allen show and you were going to flash people.
Barry Allen?
Yeah, because you just flash Gator.
I'm not that fast. Charles, do you have us losing to Darnold? I said we could beat Darnold. We could lose to Darnold. Look, shit happened. Look, this is the freaking NFL. Well, thank you. Look what he said. Look like a young Tom Selleck. Thank you. I love me some Tom Selleck.
I met Tom Selleck. I've been to his
Oh,
house.
awesome. How was he with you?
He was fucking cool as fuck. I've been to his house. I worked at his house once. He was awesome. Very,
He was
very
one of my.
nice.
He's been one of my favorite actors since I was a kid. Have you ever watched Blue Bloods?
A little bit.
My parents love that show. My parents
Yeah.
absolutely love that show.
Yeah, he's a very nice man. Absolutely. He's cool as fuck. He's
I
huge.
All right.
respect that man since
He's
I was a child.
He's like 6'5" or some shit like that. He's tall as fuck.
This shit. Purple people eaters. We lose to Vikings. Ow. It's called the NFL. Shit happens. Did anybody expect us to beat the Bengals with Mike White a couple of years ago?
Yeah, Scott, why don't you come in here and talk to Charles about that?
Hey, Charles. Do you know how many women? Oh, you know what? I'm done with this. But I'm done with this. I call Charles Magnum PI. Like and subscribe. Bobby as well.
All right, so Bobby, I have another question for you. I mean, Charles, I have another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, if the Jets don't win the Super Bowl this season,
If they don't,
if they don't win the Super Bowl this season,
What's going on here?
is it a failed season?
I wouldn't consider if they make it to the AFC title game, and if the Jets make the playoffs, at most, since they haven't been in the playoffs in over 10 years, I expect them with Aaron Rodgers to no less compete for the AFC title. Now, if they don't make it to the Super Bowl, I consider that a failure. It'll be another fucking year where we haven't gone to the Super Bowl, but I wouldn't necessarily consider that a failure just yet. Because the AFC stuff, plus, if the Jets go to the, let's say the Jets make the playoffs, they're like the second or third seed in the conference, and they get eliminated by, let's say, Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, or any other quarterback than, let's say, Joe Burrow, who I think is the second best quarterback in the AFC behind Patrick Mahomes, or Patrick Mahomes himself, I'll consider that a disappointment. Because when I went to work at the hospital in JFK and Edison, they said to me, and that was just the fucking truth, for us to get to the Super Bowl from the AFC, we got to get past Mahomes. Because that sumbitch is a tough out.
Yep.
If you want to beat the best, you got to beat the best. You want to be a top dog, you got to beat the top dogs. It's a dog-eat-dog world in this bitch.
Yep.
We got to beat Mahomes. We got to beat Andy Reid. I don't give a look. I got respect for Mahomes and Andy Reid, but the thing is, we got to beat Mahomes. Trevor Lawrence, if we lose to Trevor Lawrence, I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback. He's a good player. But he's not Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has beaten Patrick Mahomes. He's like, what, 3-1 versus Patrick Mahomes? Lifetime? He's beaten Mahomes. He's, what, 3-1, 4-1 versus Patrick Mahomes? He's beaten Josh Allen. If you don't beat either one of those two top dogs in the AFC conference, then I'll consider that a disappointment. If the Jets don't, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. If the Jets go one and done in the playoffs, then it's a failure. Because, for us to say, oh, we got Super Bowl aspirations, motherfucker, we haven't been to the playoffs in over 10 years. The happiest I've been as a Jet fan was my sophomore and junior year. I was in my mid-teens. I was happy after we beat the Patriots in the AFC divisional round, 28-21. You know what probably wanted to do? Go out to Stewart's and drink a shitload of root beer.
Nope.
Hell yeah, root beer all night.
That's what I wanted to do. Drink freaking root beer, get all shitload of cavities like the kids Next Door characters. Remember that show? Kids Next Door?
Hell yeah.
Be like those motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta, if the people want to take the Jets seriously, they gotta compete against the top dogs. Not just in the NFC, but in the AFC. Joe Douglas, I say mostly Joe Douglas, more so than Robert Saleh, because Robert Saleh still got something to prove to me. Joe Douglas has done, obviously he's done some questionable things, but he's also done some good despite his record.
Sean Reddick.
I said some questionable things, didn't I?
Yes, sir.
That includes Hassan Reddick. But he's done some good. Obviously, let's look at the free agent. Greg Zuerlein, it's been tremendous. Thomas Morstead, been tremendous. DJ Reed, been tremendous. Tyler Conklin, been rock solid. So, but obviously he's done some good draft picks, especially some in the later rounds. But the thing is, Yeah, Mark Ferraro. Quincy, thank you, Dano. Forgot all about Quincy.
Yep. It's dope. But
He's been phenomenal. I think he's gonna have another great year this year. But anyway, we gotta compete against him. We gotta show not only to the fan, not to us fans. You know what? This is not a bad assessment. Joe Douglas is a C plus GM that get treated like an A plus GM. Saul is a C plus coach that get treated like a. That's not a bad assessment.
When our quarterback's been a fucking F
true.
too.
That's how I feel.
Quarterback's been a big fat F that whole tenure.
That's how I feel.
But anyway.
C plus JD.
I don't say I'm a lot. I'm sorry again. The thing is, the Jets don't have to prove to us fans because only the majority of the people that believe in the Jets are us fans, right? We the fans, we see what goes on in practice. We follow the team to our every bone in our body because we're that committed, we're that loyal, we're that crazy, and sometimes we're that fucking stupid. You know, we bleed green and white. We bleed that shit. We cut open our hand, we bleed green, baby. So, and, you know, if to prove to the media, especially the a-holes like freaking, oh, God, Colin Cowherd.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I call him Colin Cowherd. That's why I'm saying.
Call him little bitch Colin. That's what I call him.
Chris Canty or Chris Panty, whatever the hell you want to call him.
Chris wears what?
Chris Panty, whatever the hell you want to call him.
Chris wears panties.
Yeah.
I think the Big Phil has a question for you.
He does.
It's a penis joke. I know what it is.
No, what? Where's the comment?
What's 6 inches long, 2 inches wide, and drives girls crazy? Penis. There we go. Anyway, I think Mark Ferrero asked me earlier, do I like golf? Not really. I don't dislike golf. My father loves golf. He loved Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer. He loved Tiger Woods. He likes Phil Mickelson. I don't really watch golf that much.
You don't like golf?
I don't dislike it. I just don't watch it.
Did you
Would you golf?
I played miniature golf growing up. That was fun.
Have you ever seen Happy Gilmore?
Really... Huh?
Have you ever seen Happy Gilmore?
Oh, I love that fucking movie.
You like watching golf then, right?
Yes, I do. Was Adam Sandler getting his ass kicked by Bob Parker? Yes, I watched it.
The Price is Wrong, bitch. They're supposed to be making a sequel to that movie too.
Yeah, but Bob, I heard about that. Yeah, how come you're not this passionate on Jake's show? That's a good question, Chris M. Thank you for asking that. And movie's awesome. Yes.
Yeah, this is Charles's space, so he feels he has the floor, so he feels a little more inclined to get things off of his chest. And this is the Charles Gorman show.
I am passionate on Jake's show, but I gotta be careful with my words because you have the thing that pops up: foul language, inappropriate language, and you gotta watch what you say on Jake's because it's a family show, and I'm like,
oh damn.
Hey, fellas, I gotta go back to work though.
No, you don't.
Peace out, three siblings.
Yes, I do, sir. I'll be in the chat.
Later,
Talk
Jay.
to you guys. Hey, hopefully we can do the DP later tonight.
Discord party, yes, sir.
Why'd you have to say Discord party? The DP.
Charles. Just leave it at that. Leave it open for interpretation, okay?
No problem, man.
I want to see you there too, Charles, okay?
No problem, man. Anytime.
All right. Thank you for having me, man.
No problem, man. God bless. And go Jets.
Go Jets.
And Dodgers.
We don't do Dodgers here. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
Oh, look at Sarah's comment.
I'm always down for it. She's such a sweetheart.
Yep, a sweetheart that loves some DP. Every man's dream.
Yes, sir. What I was gonna say was that, but yeah, I mean, if we're one and done in the playoffs, big fella, I do know a difference between a gangbang and a Discord party. Stop it. I'm not that stupid.
Well, I don't. Tell me.
Okay, the gangbangs where multiple guys penetrate this one woman at the same time. And Discord parts where people chatted with each other online on a Discord.
Okay. I thought so. I just wanted some confirmation. I wanted some assurance before I just went ahead and assumed. So thank you for that. You know,
You're
if you started your own school of mutants, we would be your G-men. That's cool.
G-Men, was it a Giants reference?
No, like you know Charles Xavier, they're the X-Men.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, my apologies.
And do you know anyone who has a last name that starts with a C? Because if they started school, all the students that go there would be their seamen.
Sarah's like, I'm currently in a hospital foyer with headphones, laughing my head off. Good for you.
Oh, what?
Thomas wants to know, come on, can we stop with the sexual shit?
Yeah, good for you, Sarah. Just like Charles said. What up, Stack?
Oh shit, I've been doing it all wrong. Oh my god.
What up, Stack? WCA in the chat, bro. WCA, Charles.
Mark Ferrero, you want to come in, be my guest? Oh, I got 20 people watching. Holy shit.
You like that song "Be My Guest" or "Be Our Guest" at the end of Beauty and the Beast?
Which version? The Emma Watson version or the animated version?
Have you seen both of them?
I've seen the animated versions, but I haven't seen the one when Emma Watson. My brother saw it in theaters years ago. He loved it.
How about the live-action version of The Lion King?
I've seen bits and pieces of it. Didn't really impress me. Love the animated version.
Yeah, I feel you. I absolutely agree with you on that. I don't like how. I mean, it's cool because you know sparks interest in the new generation, but they should have never made those live action. It sucks.
I could see a live action Hercules movie though.
Yeah, they've tried that like 14 times.
What about for Disney though?
Okay, well it'll suck, but with a castle before the movie.
That's true.
Scott, call in, man. Charles, who you want? Who you want to call in? Anyone? What?
You can call in.
Yeah, why don't you call in, Scott?
I'll post the link for like the gazillionth time.
Big fella wants to know what's your go-to on the hub. What's the hub?
I think he means Pornhub.
Oh, that's what you think?
Yes.
So what's your go-to on the hub?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
I know we're trying to find out.
Well, I'm just keeping that between me and myself. I don't want to discuss the lady. I just pinned the link, Gator.
It's just a certain lady.
I don't want to gross out Sarah. Can we take a moment to appreciate Lisa Ann? Yeah, she's one. I think she also talks sports on her podcast. Yes, I am a freak, Chris M. I am a freak.
What would you say on a scale from 1 to 10? How freaky are you, Charles?
100. No, I'm just kidding. 6.
What up, Dre Day?
Oh, Dre Day's here. Good for him.
Hell yeah, good for him indeed. Hell yeah. Now his night's complete. Oh shit. Big fella has a guess for who you search for.
No, Stupid son of a bitch. Hold on. I'm going to go on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to put the link on top of the show real quick.
All right. And do you have any Gator's kind of been hinting at this for a while, but do you have any replicas of weapons or weapons at all in your room?
I don't have any replicas of weapons.
Do you have any weapons though? Do you have any swords or ninja stars or anything
No
like that?
swords. What do you think? I'm a samurai? Hoya! Hoya!
You
Hoya!
could be. You could be.
Oh, there's Bobby. Hey,
Bobby!
Bobby, what's happening, man?
What are you doing up so late, Charles?
Oh, what am I doing? I'm so late. I'm just felt like doing a stream with my fans.
Yeah,
Right, no,
Bobby.
I understand that. Usually you have to go to bed early.
Hey, Bobby.
I went to bed late last night and I woke up pretty early today.
Oh, I got you.
Well, look at this. Look at this. Charles has a weapon in his pants. Yes, I do. And it's
What?
not for children.
What is it?
Come on, man. You gotta ruin it.
No, I'm not ruining it. Bobby has a yardstick in his pants. Hey, I just saw Nala jump up.
No, I don't.
Huh?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You showed everyone on the Discord. You needed 2 hands to pick
You
it up.
never say that. No, I don't.
Bobby
No.
needs 2 hands to pick his shit up, Charles.
No, be quiet. Don't have some quiet.
Sarah says hello, Bobby.
Hello, beautiful. I know, Nolly, you're a good girl.
Charles was just saying how sexy he thinks Sarah is, Bobby.
Well, that's fine. What's wrong
Yeah.
with that?
No, I thought maybe you would agree with him. That's why I'm saying it.
Say he said she was beautiful before too.
Yeah. What do you?
She's
Yeah.
a very attractive woman.
Don't you
So what's
concur?
wrong with that? Charles
No,
has good
no
taste.
one said anything's wrong with that, Bobby. No one.
Alex is trying to cause trouble tonight.
No, I'm just saying. I just want to know, like,
Dodgers lose today, I hope.
don't you? You already know that, Bobby. I told you earlier.
Yeah, I'm so happy they lost.
You
Who
know
lost?
what?
Yes.
Bobby likes it when my favorite baseball team loses.
You don't like the Dodgers, Bobby?
I hate the Dodgers with a passion.
Why do you hate the Dodgers?
Because when they played the Yankees in 1978-79, extra foul.
1978, Bobby. You know how long ago that was?
So who cares? I still don't like the Dodgers, okay? Big deal. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
but fuck, that was. I mean,
it. You don't like the
Astros-
Yankees? You don't like the Yankees?
Bobby, I never said I don't like the Yankees. So I don't know why you keep saying that. Alex Rodriguez was my favorite baseball player ever, and he was on the Yankees.
Yeah, Gator, I heard that, but I don't think he really meant it.
I never said I don't like the Yankees, Bobby. So I don't know why. Why you keep saying that? I like the Yankees,
Listen,
Bobby.
man. I know a lot of people don't like the Dodgers because they used to be in Brooklyn. They used to have if you remember back when the Dodgers used to be in Brooklyn, them, the Yankees, and the baseball giants used to have a fierce rivalry.
What do you think about Shohei Ohtani? And do you wish that the Yankees would have gotten him, Charles?
No.
He sucks in New York. He can't play in New York.
You don't think Ohtani could play in New York?
No, I don't want
Every
him.
time he got in New York, he's horrible.
Yeah, but that was a visitor. If he would have went to the Yankees, you think he would have sucked?
No, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow.
I mean, Ohtani's a very good baseball player, but he can't play in New
Very
York.
good.
I don't like him. I didn't want him.
He's
I'm
one
glad
of,
that we
if not
didn't
the
get
best player in
victory.
the MLB.
I'm happy
Even
with
when-
Chris Ham thinks Ohtani is a fraud.
Even when he was on the Angels, he was one of the best players in the league.
who's the pitcher that you guys have. I didn't want him either.
Oh, Tyler Glasnow?
No, the Japanese pitcher.
Oh, Yamamoto?
Yeah, I didn't want him either.
He's been good for the
Yes,
Dodgers.
Clancy got a nap. I was
You got-
looking for Nick. You said Nick was going to be on tonight.
He's supposed to.
Well, where is he?
I don't- Are you checking?
I checked. He's not going to be
Check
on.
again, Robert.
He's on right now.
Don't call me Robert Addison.
You call me by my whole name.
That's your name, Addison.
Well, that's your name.
I like Bobby better. So
Okay, Bobby. I'm just busting your balls, Bobby.
I was just busting balls, Bobby.
I'm just
Okay,
busting. I'm just
he's on
busting your
now,
smooth,
except-
your smooth criminals, Bobby.
What am I? You sure he's on now?
Dre said it.
Oh yes, he is on now. Okay.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Well, hey. Here
So
we are,
Charles
man.
is going against Nick tonight. Oh wow,
Head to head.
What?
very surprising.
What
You're going
happened?
You're going against Nick tonight. That's amazing.
Since when?
Since 1 minute ago, Nick just went live, I guess.
Yeah, Nick just went live. Well, we didn't know he was going live. He didn't say he was going live. He's there though. And he just started, so it's not like he's.
Yeah.
It was only
Charles,
like
do you think you blew your chance with Sarah last night with that line of questioning? You may have come across like Michael Jackson at Toys R Us.
Gator. Gator comes up with the weirdest things, I'll tell you that much.
Bobby likes Michael Jackson.
I shared the same birthday with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but his music. You like his music, don't you?
Yeah, never heard.
What about you, Charles? Did you enjoy Michael Jackson's music? Charles?
I was playing your video in the stream.
Charles?
Your rap. Your raps.
You're
I don't think. I
on
don't think.
two,
Nice question.
you're on two streams at once, Charles.
No, he's not. He's reading Gator's comment.
I know, but
Are you on? Are you on? Are you on Nick's stream, Charles?
I'm on.
Charles,
What?
are you on Nick's stream?
I don't know what Charles is doing. I don't think you can hear us.
Nick, are you on chat? Are you on Nick's stream? Charles?
No, I'm watching his stream right now.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's playing your music, Charles. Get down and
I see
dance,
it.
Charles.
I see it, Bobby.
Get down and dance for us. Shake your body. Oh, why did I even get up for it? I don't know. Nate's in the chance. Clancy's in the chance too. Everybody's over there too. Everybody's in the same thing too. Yeah, Nate. I don't see Nate over here. So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna stay on your thing now? No. Are you gonna stay on your show still? Charles? Huh? Are you gonna stay on your show, Charles?
Now I'm going to go on Nick's.
Okay.
Oh, that was very nice of you. You didn't want to step over him. I don't like to step over people either, Charles. I'm that kind of person, Charles. But you had a great show, Charles. You always do.
Thank you, Bobby. Have a good day, okay? Stay safe.
You always have good comments. I tell you.
See you, Charles. Thanks for having me on. I'll see you over there, Bobby.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
Let me go back to bed.
No, don't. You just took a nap.
What?
You still good.